uh, respected Alok Parti Saab and Dr. MP Narayan, Dr. PC Pant, Dr. RC Agarwal, JP Gupta Saab, and all other dignitaries and friends from PSUs and other corporates. Very good evening. I feel honored to be present for today's gathering that is organized by Global Energy and Environment Foundation. As you all aware, Singareni Collieries company, one of the biggest PSU in South India, catering to the needs of the southern states, the Telangana, Andhra, Karnataka, Maharashtra, and NTPC. And mainly we are into the coal production, and later the company has diversified into thermal power generation, and recently we have started the solar also. And what we are talking about, all this no clean energy or clean revolution. Yes, in fact, it is very much essential for the sustainable growth or living for the generations. Sometime just know we'll think what is the clean energy and what is the pollution. And first, whenever we talk, when we meet our friends, generally sometimes they say the coal is one of the bad fossil fuel. Yes, in fact it is for, I feel it is only for some extent. Coal is a carbon neutral. I don't know how many of us know. And when it looks black, मतलब पे पूरा ये कुछ खतरा ही है. But the what is the pollution? अगर pollution देखो तो क्या pollution है? अगर only अकेला coal तो नहीं है. अपन की जानकारी से not only the coal, even the sound is a pollution, and what we are traveling. आज देश में देखे तो करोड़ों vehicle है. The pollution being released by the vehicles, and even अब देखो ना फोन अपन हाथ में पकड़ के रहते सारे दिन में पिलो के बगल में रह के सोते, and these are much is bad for the health also. ऐसे देखे even computer, I mean solar के बाद में after 25 years where we put in all the technology innovation जो है उनके बारे में सोच कमी है. Our power plants what we are doing, so new technology also we are evolving, and जो SOx sulfur dioxide जो है, and by implementing or putting the flue gas desulfurization, we are reducing it by 96%. जो जैसे चीजें भी है, and the working for clean or cleaner globe or world के लिए the integration of the departments are very essential. जैसे है Ministry of Environment as a nodal agency, जैसे state government में, I think in every state we have the Ministry of Environment and Forest, and we have the so many NGOs working in the nation for this sustainable development or clean energy. ये सब का भागीदारी होना चाहिए. Yes, today we have gathered here. ऐसे gathering और ऐसे जो brainstorming session पूरा देश भर में हुए तो इसका जो सफलता रहेगा. Yes, definitely such type of आज का जो green and green energy foundation जैसे session जैसे gathering definitely help, and this has to go to the at least even the school level. जो बच्चों को भी इसके बारे में पता होना चाहिए कि what is the clean, what is the clean. So जैसे सेशंस और जैसे ग्रास रूट तक जाने से ही and जो इसका ज़्यादा सफलता मिलेगा. And जो मेरा कहना था, again, so as a keynote speaker I will read something which is sent by our officers. So the worldwide rapid growth in fossil energy consumption has led to the rise in the carbon emission. जैसे गुप्ता साहब बता रहे थे ग्लोब कहाँ जा रहे हैं, so all the glaciers कैसे going to be melted, and जैसे ozone hole कैसा बिगड़ता गया है. So all those things really very concerned for the future generations. जैसे होते कि डायनासोर थे उसके बाद में एक meteor fall हुआ, all the globe or the land was burnt. Again the new generation has started, and today we are here Okay, we'll be there for next, no, the human being will be for next 1,000 years. Uske baad mein kya hoga? So what we are doing, again, again we'll mythological, we come again the wheel, जैसे चक्र बदलता रहेगा, again human evolution ऐसा रहेगा. मगर जब तक है वो कितना अच्छे से ये काम कर सके और ये ग्लोबल को बदला सके और एक एक का भागीदारी का कंट्रीब्यूशन बना सके. So that is very important. And so, and the COPs, I mean, even the global leaders, they are taking every year COPs, we are holding at a global level, wherein all the global leaders also meeting at global level. And there are the promises, and there are the again promise to the world कि pre-industrial level में जो efforts to be limit temperature increase level for 1.5 degrees करे, emission need to be reduced by 45% by 2030 and reach net zero by 2050. All these goals we are reading and we are trying at our levels, and this goal will be achieved only when there is a change in the energy transition. So we campaign for the clean energy revolution and an effective energy transition from fossil fuel to mix of renewable and nuclear power. In a significant moment for the global fight against the climate change, so Sri Honorable Narendra Modi, Honorable Prime Minister of India, has announced Panchamrut policy at a COP 26 in the year 2021, which include achieving the target of the net zero emissions by 2070, reach 500 gigawatt of the non-fossil fuel energy capacity, reducing emissions intensity by 45% from 2005 levels by 2030, and fulfilling 50% of the India's energy requirements through renewable resources by 2030, and a reduction of the total projected carbon emission by 1 billion tons by 2030. So the scale of the transformation in India is stunning, and we are already witnessing that the clean energy transition in India is well underway. The total power generation capacity in the country as on 29 Feb 24 is 434.19 gigawatt, out of which power generation from fossil fuels is 243 gigawatts, that is 56.02%, and nuclear power generation capacity being 7.48 gigawatt, and power generation from non-fossil fuels is 183 gigawatt. So India has achieved a milestone of meeting 44% of its energy needs through clean energy sources against 50% of targeted till 2030, and the share of the solar and wind in India's energy mix have grown phenomenally. So renewable electricity is growing at a faster rate in India than any other major economy. With new capacity additions on track to double by 2026, India stands fourth globally in wind power and solar power capacity, and also fourth place in terms of the total renewable energy installed capacity. This is the world's largest expansion plan in renewable energy. And coming to solar, owing to the technological developments, steady policy support, and a vibrant private sector, solar power plants are cheaper to build than the coal ones. The installed solar energy capacity has increased by 30 times in the last 9 years and stands 75.57 gigawatts as on Feb 24. India ranks fourth in the world in renewable energy installed capacity. So green hydrogen will play a major role in achieving the net zero and decarbonizing the hard to abate sectors. India aims to become a global hub for the green hydrogen production and exports. And India has launched National Green Hydrogen Mission in 2023 with an outlay of 19,744 crores with a target of 5 million ton production capacity of the green hydrogen per annum. Green hydrogen has enormous potential to decarbonize several sectors, reduce carbon emissions, and achieve energy independence. So I am happy to say Singareni Collieries is also one of the consortium member of the Rich and Innovation Hub of the Hyderabad. So coming to bioenergy, The IAEA expects India to overtake Canada and China in next few years to become the third largest ethanol market worldwide after the United States and Brazil. And coming to coal gasification, and Government of India, especially Ministry of Coal, is giving a lot of importance for the coal gasification. And recently, they have announced around 8,500 crore infusion of the money, and several incentives also they have offered. And we are also going to be in the part of the decarbonization process. And SECL efforts. We have entered into coal from the thermal and solar. We have already installed 234 megawatts of the solar, and around 230 megawatts in different stages. So with 532 megawatts, so by this December, 24 December, we are going to achieve net zero company. And SEC also envisaging to set up 2 floating solar plants, each of 250 megawatts capacity at a lower manor dam in Mallana Sagar, and also to establish in other dams wherever we have the reservoirs, and the government also has accorded permission for these floating solar. And it is not exaggeration to mention that SEC has already achieved carbon neutrality in the year 2021 because of its massive plantation activities, solar power plants, energy efficiency measures. So once again, I thank all the organizers for inviting me to this function, and I thank one and all. Thank you so much.